All right, this was a requested video, how to delete an item from ChexSystems. For anybody who's unfamiliar, ChexSystems is a specialized credit bureau that deals with financial instruments and bank accounts and credit unions. So when you open a bank account, your file is then created in ChexSystems. If you close that bank account with a negative balance, the bank, if it is a subscriber to ChexSystems, will report that information onto your account. So when you go to a new bank and attempt to open a new account, if that bank is a subscriber to ChexSystems, many times you'll be denied. So if you go to open a checking account and you're denied, and the teller or the bank associate tells you you need to get a copy of your ChexSystems account, or they supply you with a denial letter, either by the mail, online, or if you try to open the account in person, many times they'll print it out. It'll give ChexSystems address and contact information. So what do you do next? First step, get a copy of your ChexSystems credit report. Look at the institution or institutions that are being reported and the account status. So if you had an account, it was forced closed, meaning it ran a negative balance for greater than 90 days and the bank forced closed the account because there were no deposits, no transaction history, or no attempt to bring the account to a positive balance. When this occurs, you'll be reported to ChexSystems. So what do? After you get a copy of the report, contact the actual bank who's reporting the account if you actually had an account. Now, this is not a result of identity theft. Just simply contact the bank and attempt to negotiate with the bank a different settlement amount if the account was closed at, say, $600 and you don't have $600. An account has been closed for 2 years. Well, many times the bank will take a settlement, and that settlement can range from anywhere 10% of the outstanding balance to 80%. Typically, newer the account is going to require more money to negotiate a settlement, if not the full amount. If it's an old account, say 3-4 years old, the bank is still reporting it, many times they'll take 50% or less of the outstanding balance. Now, what if you say, hey, I don't have the money to pay to settle this debt? There's another option. You can open an account with a bank or credit union that doesn't use ChexSystems. Some banks use early warning, some use LexisNexis, some use Telecheck. But let's stick with ChexSystems. And you really want to open an account at this new bank in your neighborhood, has great rates, great features, but you gotta address this ChexSystems. The USC code to use in a dispute for accuracy would be 15 USC 1681I. Now, when you submit the dispute letter, you are basically asking for ChexSystems to verify the information they're reporting and to provide to you the method of verification. Who did they contact at that institution? How did they contact them? Either by mail, email, telephone. And once they were contacted, what information was provided from that institution to verify that this account is yours. If ChexSystems doesn't provide that information, you can then request for that account to be removed from your ChexSystems because ChexSystems violated your consumer rights. ChexSystems is also governed under the FCRA, Fair Credit Reporting Act, and they're under the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. So ChexSystems doesn't reply to your dispute, say within 45 days, you can do the same thing you would do with a credit bureau by filing a CFPB complaint. Now, banks and credit unions are also governed by the FDIC and credit unions, NCUA, National Credit Unions Association. And they have to follow those same rules in regards to your consumer rights. So if ChexSystems doesn't provide that information, you have several other entities that you can file a complaint similar to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau online complaint. You can file these complaints online as well against ChexSystems if they violate your consumer rights. I'm going to leave the steps in my description of this video so you can dispute and have it removed. But there's a caveat. When ChexSystems violates your consumer rights and that account is deleted, many times the bank, credit union, or financial institution can reinsert it by providing that information at a later date. If ChexSystems contacted the bank failed to respond within the 30 to 45 days to provide information that you opened the account, this is the accurate status of the account, and we're providing you the actual documentation that was submitted to the consumer, they may provide that at a later date. If that occurs, ChexSystems has 5 days to notify you before that account reappears on your credit report with ChexSystems. Next thing to understand about ChexSystems. Many times when an account is deleted off of your ChexSystems account, make sure you check your LexisNexis, your telecheck, and your early warning systems. Those data bureaus, that I call them, or credit bureaus, secondary credit bureaus, are also used by banks to accumulate banking information that may determine if a bank or credit union will provide you an account. So while you're disputing with ChexSystems, make sure you have your LexisNexis, your telecheck, your early warning systems, and even your clarity services. You want to have those secondary credit bureau reports to make sure that the account you're disputing is not also on those credit bureau reports. If so, you want to dispute them, and after it's removed from your ChexSystems credit report, check those credit reports 2 months later to make sure that the bank or financial institution hasn't just started reporting them to those bureaus since it was removed off of your credit check. So if you have any questions, make sure you email me at perfectscore@$10creditrepair.com. This video was made specifically per request from a viewer who wanted to know how to get an account removed from ChexSystems. I do want to also state there are many banks that don't use ChexSystems and many credit unions that have what's called a second chance personal checking account. So if you're having a problem opening an account, you can always go to one of those banks or credit unions and ask for a second chance personal checking account. I'm gonna list some of those banks in this description and on the first comment. Thank you. Now make sure if you have any questions or you want a specific video, make a request and I'll try to get to it before August 1st, because on August 1st will be the launch of TD Credit Repair Ultra Edition Volume 5, the next credit repair guide that's been completely updated and it's taken me 2 years to complete. Thank you.